I'm not sure. I think today is day 50 of 365 days to me. I missed a couple days, and wow, I'm really getting triggered with this man I've been seeing. It's bringing up all kinds of stuff. I'm working through my abandonment issues when I thought he abandoned me and didn't want to see me anymore. I was okay with that. Um, Now dealing with the idea of being casual. He doesn't want any explanations because he doesn't want to have to give them. He doesn't want pressure or and I don't know, I'm feeling a certain way about it. I thought my putting him off, I put him off like 5 or 6 times. I thought that pushed him away. And I'm just really getting present to how many times I assume something is a certain way or people are doing things a certain way because they feel a certain way or they mean things a certain way or they have a certain intention. But I never stop to ask. It's almost like I'm afraid to ask because I'm afraid of the answer, that I'm going to get an answer I don't want. So I'd rather not know and pretend and make shit up than actually ask and know the truth. And I'm just really getting present to how fucking ridiculous that is. It is so fucking ridiculous. I got present to what a coward I am and how immature I am in dealing with relationships and men, and how I'm all over the place. My feelings are always changing. And somebody said, why would anyone want to commit to you when you're so unsure what you want? I know, right? It makes perfect sense. Because I can't stay true to what I want. I'm all over the place, and I jump around. One time I'm feeling like this, then I'm feeling like that, then back to this, and I want you, I don't want you. It's this push and pull. One of the few men I was ever really involved with, said it was attraction repulsion. Is exactly the words he used. Sometimes you attract me and sometimes you repel me, and it was never consistently attraction. And both were very strong. The attraction was very strong, as was the repulsion. Um, my Italian lover said it makes him feel uncomfortable when I explain myself. Um, I thought he wasn't responding to me because he got tired of the nose, and I was trying to give an explanation that wasn't even exactly the truth, and made him uncomfortable. And I get why it would make him uncomfortable. And it wasn't even a long, drawn explanation. It's just like, I've got a lot going on. Sorry, I can say no to you. And interesting. I really need to process this. I mean, I wanted to see him tonight. He got off of work late. He was ready to come over, and obviously it's too late now. Oh, not obviously, you guys. Well, you will know what time this is, but whoa, I am learning so much about myself, and I am having to really get. Oh my God, I was so convinced it was one way. This keeps happening where I'm so convinced it's one way, and luckily, I've stopped acting out thinking it was that one way, because I used to act out. I used to react, and that would cause it to be that way. I'm interrupting that pattern, which is so wonderful. Now I need to get to a place where I no longer get caught up in the way I think it is, that I stop and have the wherewithal to ask. Just ask a question. Is that how it is? That's how it's occurring. Is that what's going on? And it's not even an occurring, it's just a feeling. God, those feelings are so strong. Those feelings of abandonment, those feelings of not being wanted. That is my limiting belief that so needs to be transformed and shifted. And it is just so right there. I'm so grateful this man is in my life in a way that allows me to deal with all of this without having to actually really even deal with him. Because most men wouldn't stick around for this. They would just, be off. But this suits him because he doesn't want to get too attached or committed or lose his freedom or have to explain his whereabouts to anybody. It's not even that he's probably doing anything, but and that just makes it so much easier for me. And yet I know intellectually I want more. I mean, I want a man that would expect an explanation from me because there is something to, there's a commitment, there's a choosing, and he's not that man, and that's okay. Abraham Hicks calls it contrast. This is a contrast that I get to see what I don't want so I can create what I do want. And I'm just grateful. I mean, at least he showed up in nice packaging. He really is beautiful physically and nice to look at. And he's charming. And yeah, and he doesn't have any expectations of me. So, which is really, really great. I know he's available to be seen again, and I will. I think it's too late. It is too late. Yeah, and what would that mean? I think the real reason, if I'm to be perfectly honest with myself, I wouldn't want him to come over tonight because that would probably mean that he would spend the night. I mean, if somebody comes over that late, I suppose he could go home in the middle of the night, but I don't even know what the right thing to do with that is. But I don't want him to spend the night. I haven't spent the night with anybody in a long time, and that's never been something that's easy for me to do. So, something else I need to deal with. Anyways, I think that's enough revelations in the dark for one night. Thanks for listening. If you are listening, and if you're not, I'm glad I have a place, even if it's on a video on my phone, where I can work this shit out. I am going to work it out. I am going to work it out. I am working it out.